Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm your host Steeper Jungle, and today I'm going to be doing a video, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a commentary talking about the score streaks here in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. So guys, you might be wondering why I didn't make this video about a month ago when this news actually originally came out, and the reason for that is I'm actually going to be showing you some images of these actual score streaks in Call of Duty World War II. Also guys, I just want to say something, and that is I did not get these images by myself. The images are actually courtesy of gamingintel.com, so it will be linked down in the description, so make sure to go and check them out. Again, I do not own these images, they are courtesy of gamingintel.com, and again, they will be linked down in the description. Also guys, if you're enjoying today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it down below. Let's see if we can get 10 likes on today's video. That'll be absolutely amazing, and yeah, let's get right into the video. So guys, the first score streak that I'm going to be talking about, and that's going to be the recon aircraft. So as you can see, it's going to be 400 score, and it's going to act very similarly to the old UAVs that you would see in like Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare. So yeah, let's move over to the next one, and that's going to be the counter recon aircraft. This one's going to be 425 score, and the interesting thing about this one, and that is what it's going to do is it's going to go into the air and it's going to shoot down the other team's recon aircraft. And I remember hearing that some of the people that actually played Call of Duty World War II multiplayer early at E3, if you actually look up in the sky, you will actually see this counter recon aircraft actually shooting down the other team's recon aircraft, so you can actually see it going on, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting score streak, and again, it's going to be 425 score. And moving on to the next one, and that's going to be the flamethrower. Now this is pretty interesting, and that's of course is just a standard flamethrower. The score cost for this one is going to be 500. It's more of a lower score streak that it's not going to be too hard to get, and from what I've seen, it actually looks pretty similar to Firebreak's Purifier. However, it doesn't have the exact same range, so that's pretty interesting. And then moving on to the next one, and that's going to be at 525 score, and that's going to be the fighter pilot. Now this is pretty interesting, and if you actually saw the trailer for Call of Duty World War II multiplayer or some of the early gameplay, what this is going to do is you're going to be piloting, and you're going to be the gunner of this airplane while it does a strafing run on the ground. So what's going to happen is you're going to be in the cockpit, and then you're going to be in control of a machine gun, so you're going to be able to get some kills of people on the ground. So it looks like it's going to be quite an interesting score streak. And yeah, moving on to the next one, and that's going to be at 550 score, you're going to be able to get the care package. Now how this is actually going to work is very similar to all the other care packages in previous Call of Duty games. So basically you're just going to throw a marker on the ground, and then the care package is going to be coming down, and it's going to be dropped from an aircraft. So yeah, it's just going to work like any standard care package would work in any previous Call of Duty game. And moving on to the next one, and that's going to be the glide bomb at 650 score, and this score streak is going to be kind of similar to the Hellstorm missile or the Predator missile from older Call of Duty games, very similar to those. And moving on to the next one, and that's going to be the mortar strike at 750 score, and what this is going to be able to do is you're going to be deploying it kind of similar to the lightning strike was from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 as well as Black Ops 2. You're going to be able to select 3 places on the map where you want to be bombarded. So yeah, this is actually more of a mid-tier score streak. And yeah, moving on to the next one, and that's going to be the artillery barrage at 850 score. And what this is going to be able to do is you're going to be able to call in an artillery barrage on a precise location. So this is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be kind of similar to the mortar strike. However, if you want to get it, it's going to be an extra 100 score. From the image on your screen right now, it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting, because as you can see, there's this big artillery piece, so can't wait to use it in Call of Duty World War II. And moving on to the next one, and that's going to be the flak guns. So what it's going to do is going to be very similar to the EMP in previous Call of Duty games. It destroys all enemy score streaks, as well as the enemy team can actually not call in any more score streaks while you have the flak guns activated. Now you can see we're actually getting into more of like the higher tier score streaks. So this one looks pretty interesting. It's going to act very similarly to the EMP in past Call of Duty games. And yeah, moving on to the next one, and that's going to be paratroopers. So how this is going to work is you're going to be able to call in some paratroopers reinforcements, and they're going to be running around the map as well as shooting enemies and getting you kills. We're not sure if they're actually going to be able to play the objective like capturing flags or anything like that. We'll have to see. And unfortunately, I actually do not have an image for the carpet bomb, and this is actually going to be one of the last score streaks in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, and that's going to be the carpet bombing, and it is going to be costing 1200 score, and it's going to completely obliterate an area that you choose. So it's going to be kind of similar to, I believe, the Rolling Thunder from Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. And moving on to the last known score streak in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, and that's going to be the Ball Turret Gunner. Now this is going to be costing in at a whopping 1400 score, and what you're going to be able to do is operate a Ball Turret Gunner in a B-17 flying fortress flying over the map. So that's going to be pretty interesting. This is going to be the big boy score streak of Call of Duty World War II. This is going to be similar to the Chopper Gunner or the AC-130 from Modern Warfare 2. So this is going to be the big one, and I cannot wait to actually see some gameplay of this because we have not seen any gameplay of it so far. And yeah guys, those are all the known score streaks for Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. So comment down below which one you actually think looks the best and which one you cannot wait to use in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. So yeah, that's really been it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to leave a like, as well as subscribe if you are new, and don't forget to click the bell button down below to get a notification every single time I upload a new video. So that's really been it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.